This is a fan-generated show. If you would like to support us, please go to jamieglazov.com, and also don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. All your support is greatly appreciated.
Good evening. Welcome to Glazov Gang Standoff. This evening, Tylon Wilson versus Will Johnson, round 3. This evening on Trump and immigration. Our guests this evening, backed by popular demand, Tylon Wilson, a police officer and registered Democrat, and Will Johnson, the founder of Unite America First. Will and Tylon, welcome back to the Glazov Gang.
Thank you. Thank you for having us again.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Round 3, Will and Tylon. In our match this evening, immigration. We're going to begin with Tylon. Tylon, in terms of immigration, let's begin with this. The establishment media recently just going completely crazy over certain images of people and children supposedly in cages and all this stuff. And then it turns out that those pictures were actually of people in cages and in those facilities during the Obama administration. Let's begin with the double standards of how the left and the establishment media deals on this issue. Does it bother you?
Yeah, it definitely, it shouldn't be a double standard. During the Obama administration, I never remember hearing about families being separated or children in cages. I never heard about it. So,
but you didn't hear about it because the media didn't report on it.
Right, and if that was the case, then that's wrong. But we're hearing about it now, and it's still wrong. So my problem with Trump's take on this is, okay, you've reversed almost everything that Obama's done, but you want to leave in the immigration procedures that he had in order. So you had no problem with his immigration procedures until the media found out about children getting separated from their parents and children being in cages. And then you want to make an executive order to fix it.
Will Johnson?
So let me ask you a question. With you being a police officer, when someone does break the law, and let's say they're riding down the street and they're in a vehicle, and let's say there's one adult in the vehicle and 2 kids in the back seat. The one adult in the vehicle is drunk and they're smoking weed in the vehicle when you pull them over. When you arrest that person, because I would imagine that you're going to arrest that person because there are 2 children in the back seat and he or she is drinking and they're smoking weed.
Right.
You take that person to jail. Do you take the children and put them in a jail cell with them?
No, we don't.
So what happened to the children at that point?
Well, you're speaking on a felony, multiple felonies from your scenario. So when there's a felony arrest, then yeah, the children will be have another family member come pick them up, or okay, if there can't be a family member to pick them up, they will be turned over to the Children and Family Services, or CPS.
So basically what you're saying is that the children will be separated from the parent.
They will be separated, yeah, because the parents are going to jail for a felony. For a misdemeanor, we're not going to do that.
You're not going to do it for misdemeanor. So when these people are coming across the border, they're breaking the laws. So for one, we don't know if they're child trafficking.
Correct.
If they're smuggling the children over.
Correct.
For 2, they just put these children in harm's way. There's rattlesnakes. There's the drug cartel. The sex trafficking is going on from other people.
Correct.
And they come and they already break the law, and they're already they're saying just becoming here illegally is this a misdemeanor. Maybe they need to change it from being a misdemeanor to drill that in. And because people are using it as a pass, just like they're learning to scream amnesty. They're teaching them to scream that instead of just saying jobs. Because they do amnesty, America's like, okay, come on in, because you're screaming amnesty. So we need to check. Maybe we need to change that. But to my understanding, when Obama was in office, and this is documented, when Obama was in office, when these people were coming to the border, he separated 90,000 children. And see, the media don't even want to touch it. And then when they ask what happened to those children, that the 90,000 that they separated, their answer to that is, we don't know where they are. And see, the media is not complaining. That should still be a concern. Even though Trump is president now, that should still be a concern that Obama separated over 90,000 children from their parents and they don't know where they are. That should still be a concern. So for talking about 2,000 children that they're trying to put back together, Trump signed the executive order saying, you know what, don't separate the families.
Right.
Fine. The problem is because he's trying to do the right thing. He doesn't want to separate the families. He was just going with the policy that was already put in place by the Obama administration, and he was just letting it ride because of Sessions. Sessions brought it to light that was the fact, that was the case.
Okay, Tylon?
Yes, Sessions justified it through a Bible scripture saying that it was okay to do that. So Sessions was all in saying that this was a good policy. Everybody was all in saying that this was a good policy until the outrage came from the photos that were shown and
from the Obama administration, of course.
Well,
that's all
I don't know if that was from Obama administration.
It's 100% fact that those photos with the children laying down on the couch with the tinfoil blankets is from the Obama administration that were.
And my understanding is that Obama did separate families, like you said, but it was in cases where the children were at risk, like you said, or if the families had prior run-ins with the law.
Okay, one second. Tylon, I want to crystallize something. Do you believe that laws should be enforced where we don't have a situation where illegals can come into the United States and face no repercussions? Are you against illegal immigration, and do you believe that laws should be enforced against illegal aliens and immigrants?
I totally believe that the law should be enforced for immigration.
Okay, so one second. Do you see a danger that in terms of some of the things you're arguing for or appear to be arguing for, that a person that wants to crawl or, get inside the border somehow goes, let me grab this kid over here because if I'm caught doing it, I'll just say that this is my child. Don't you see the danger in that?
Yeah, that's child trafficking. So that is a felony. That should be dealt with accordingly through the law.
Right, but do you see that in order to stop that situation, some of these things have to be done temporarily to enforce the law?
Absolutely. But if there's a family that's seeking asylum because they're trying to escape a lifestyle that is detrimental to their livelihood, and they come to our country to seek asylum, who are we to say, you know what, go back and get killed, go back and get raped, go back and go through the same terrible situation that you're running from?
Right, but every situation's different. Every situation's different, and some of the... Okay, Will, go ahead.
So let me ask you, here in the United States, me personally, I think the United States right now is in a civil war. Now, the liberals, the Democrats, they're trying to do everything they can to undermine and destroy the president. If they're successful in taking out the president, it's going to cause turmoil in this nation. And my point being is that if we have all the craziness and all the fighting going on here in America, I'm not going to leave and go to Mexico and scream asylum. Or I'm not going to go to Canada and scream that you need to let me in. I'm going to stay in my country to try to fix it. So these people that are coming here, running from these terrible situations, need to take care of their home. They need to fix it. Stop running away from your problems, because people running away from the problems, you're just bringing the problems here. And the main thing when Donald J. Trump's talking about they're sending their rapists, they're sending their killers here. For the most part, that is true. Now, you do have families that want to come to America and have a better life. No one is knocking you for that. Come here the right way. There's nothing wrong with that. Just come here, follow the law. You being an officer, I would imagine, I don't know what the statistics are in Arizona, but here in California, thousands of people are killed every day by illegal immigrants that are supposed to go see the judge and probably get their paperwork, but they don't show up to the court. And now you have the liberals screaming, talking about we need more judges. They want to bring in probably roughly 1,000 to 2,000 more judges along the border just for these people not to show up and talk to them. So now we're going to pay more tax dollars in judges that we don't need. We're already paying tax dollars to take care of the illegal immigrants in this state, in this country, more than we are the American people. 1,000 people in LA homeless right now, and the Democrats, the left, don't say a single thing about them because that is their policy.
Tylon?
I'm pretty sure you agree that this country is a lot better than Mexico, correct?
100%, and we want to keep it that way.
So the situation that they're dealing in, that they're running from, is nowhere close to what we're dealing with, because we don't like our president. The worst thing we have going on is some Trump administration people can't eat a meal without getting harassed. That's nothing compared
it's
to
actually going further than that. It's actually further than that.
Compared to what's going on in Mexico with the cartel and how they live out there. It's horrible. I can't even imagine trying to live like that. But what you said with the oh man, I just forgot the point you made with the well, going back to the homeless. We have the mass shootings. I don't think any illegal immigrants have done any of the mass shootings that we've had. I don't think any of the illegal immigrants are responsible for all the killings in Chicago that we have. These are Americans doing this to Americans, which, if we have statistics on illegal immigrant crimes committed and American crimes committed, I don't think it's going to be close.
Gentlemen, 1 second. Gentlemen, our time is up. 1 minute each. Will, go ahead.
Okay, you're giving a pass for illegals to come here and kill American citizens. American citizens doing stuff here wrong, committing crimes, they're going to be dealt harshly. We have the Democrats creating sanctuary cities and sanctuary states. So when these people commit these crimes, they're saying run to these sanctuary cities because we won't turn you over to ICE. We won't put you in jail. We will set you free if you commit these crimes. That's exactly what's going on. They don't have these in these other countries. They don't have sanctuary. I can't go to Mexico and burn the Mexican flag or kill someone there and tell them, hey, this is sanctuary. I can't do that. And just like we do have the Democrats calling for terrorist acts against people who support the president. In Portland, I was just in Portland this past weekend. We had Antifa, BAM, and BLM attack us simply because we respect and love this country. You don't get that in other countries. They'll kill you just because if you want to burn their flag.
Exactly.
We are at war here, and we got the Democrats that's pushing this. The Democratic Party in the United States today, they are considered domestic terrorists, 100%. Maxine Waters called for it, attacking where they are. 2 young white males sitting in a cafe just got attacked because they had on a Trump hat.
I saw that.
That's ridiculous. What happened to us? I mean, it's ridiculous. So these illegals come in here killing people by the thousands every year should not be here. We got to protect the American people. If they want to come, just come legally.
Okay, I think you're mistaken on the way the sanctuary cities work. Nobody's going to hide a murderer or rapist or someone that's committed a violent felony.
I'm gonna have to break it. I'm sorry. The mayor of Oakland, she gave a tip off to MS-13 and a whole bunch of illegals that committed crimes that ICE was coming. That was been all in the news. So they are doing that. Sorry.
Well, MS-13 is a gang that originated in this country. So I don't know where you're getting the illegal immigrant status from MS-13.
No, I'm just saying. I'm not tipped them off.
I'm not defending MS-13. I agree with the president when he said that these guys are bad guys. I've seen photos. I've seen investigations that they have been a part of, and they're not people that we need to even try to defend. If you're an MS-13 gang member, you're a bad person. Plain and simple. There's nothing good about you. And if you're an immigrant that's in MS-13, then yeah, you do need to go back wherever you came from. But if you are a hardworking individual person that came to this country to escape violent life and you're working here, you're paying taxes, you're doing what you got to do to survive, I have no problem with you being here.
Gentlemen, sometimes the Glazov Gang breaks its own rules when the heat is on. One more round, 30 seconds, Will.
The mayor of Oakland gave a tip to immigrants, illegal immigrants, that ICE was coming. Not only should all of those people that broke the law coming here should be deported, she should be deported right along with them. We don't need that. We're a nation of laws. If we're not a nation of laws, we're not anything. And I'm completely for people coming here. Just do it legally. Do it the right way. And a lot of these people are screaming that they're trying to get away from these countries that are tormenting them. A lot of it's lies.
You're probably right. You may be right. But I'm not there. You're not there. We don't know their life that they're running from. But I'm not going to tell somebody, okay, go back and get murdered, go back and get raped, go back and be homeless if that's what they're running from. So I don't know if they are or not. But with the mayor, first of all, she's a mayor, so I'm assuming that she's legal. We can't deport her. If she committed a crime, then that's something else.
Gentlemen, we're going to have a round 4. I really have a feeling round 4 is going to be the best round ever. I just want to end on this very quickly, and I think I can speak on behalf of the producer of this show, Annie Cyrus. We're both immigrants. The left is running around saying that no one is safe, immigrants are not safe. I check with Annie all the time. I feel pretty safe. She feels pretty safe because we did everything the right way. I'll end it on that. Will Johnson, Tylon Wilson, thank you for coming on the Glazov Gang.
Always a pleasure.
And you guys are ready for round 4?
Absolutely.
Will?
Sure.
Okay. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for joining the Glazov Gang this evening. We'll see you soon. Good night.